Hello again, everyone. It's your girly GRWM, and today is a kind of YouTube video I never thought I would ever actually make. I'm going to be doing my makeup today, and I'm going to be following an older makeup tutorial video by the lovely Kaya, aka Toxic Tears, where I'm going to do red and black eyeshadow. Your girl's been very busy. I've been working on a collaborative project with another local artist in my area that has taken up a lot of my time and energy. I've had nights where I've been up getting work done until like 1 o'clock in the morning, which is not good for me because I have a sleep disorder. I know it's been a while since I put out any worthwhile content, so if you've been wondering where I've been working. So, to get started on this makeup tutorial, I'm going to tie my hair back with bandana to keep all this grown out bangs and shit out of my face. And yes, I know that my hair is, I need to re-dye my hair. I know that. I meant to get hair dye this week from the grocery store, and I didn't. Dear hipsters who dye their hair gray, ironically. Don't worry, you'll fucking get there. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, but first, did you know that there's a popular filter on TikTok that just kind of like removes your eyebrows? I say go big or go home. This is a thing that's happening. I hate my eyebrows in real life, I really do. In for a penny, in for a pound. Probably should get a cloth or something to wipe the stray hair off my face. And my husband gonna be shocked as shit when he sees this after he gets home. I mean, it's not like he could really stop me, but... The damnedest thing happened. Earlier, before I started recording my pretty face, shaving off my eyebrows that you saw just now, is that I had made a brief screen recording of Toxic Tears' tutorial video. I'm only going to show little bits and pieces, so hopefully I won't get any sort of a community guidelines strike or anything like that. And the file corrupted. As soon as it was done recording itself and saving, gone. So I just spent the next 7 minutes re-screen capturing it. And the file fucking works this time. I feel silly because I feel like I jumped the gun on this. While I was waiting for that second recording to hopefully work, I went ahead and I did my basic liquid foundation. This is what I typically use. I can't afford the fancy stuff, the custom palettes or anything that some other influencers or alt-fluencers, goth-fluencers? Yeah, CVS and Walgreens for me, I guess. Next, I'm going to put on translucent powder. Again, CVS and Walgreens, I work with what I've got. And this stuff is super loose. So apparently you're not supposed to blow into your brushes directly from your mouth or anything, because bacteria from your mouth can get caught up in the brushes and breed like Duggars. I live 30 minutes away from the Duggars, by the way. I've lived here since 2007. I have yet to meet a single local person that has anything good to say about them. I know that there was a documentary about them released recently. I haven't seen it yet. I'm thinking I kind of want to buy myself a fresh bottle of wine just for watching it, because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. I hope my foundation doesn't look too splotchy. It's hard to tell in this camera with natural sunlight coming from outside. This overhead light ahead, which is just a little bit on the yellow-orangey side anyway. And of course the usual crow's feet and developing wrinkles of being 42 years old. You know, I'm going to try to follow this tutorial as closely to her instructions as I possibly can and just see how it comes out. let's get ready. Let's cue up the video itself. So this is a repurposed tea tin with my elf. Is it ELF or ELF? How do people call it? Words, not brain correctly. I recently learned that a side effect of being epileptic, especially if your seizures start in the left hemisphere of your brain, is occasionally having difficulty speaking. Yeah, I think that's what happened just now. Ordinary makeup brushes, bought them at Walgreens. I don't know. I guess I'm just of the mindset that if you learn how to use the tools correctly, you probably don't absolutely need the super expensive shit. But learning is what we're doing today. So let's get our brushes ready and let's see what the lovely Kaya has to teach us.
Okay, so I always start out by putting my contact lenses in. It's just a lot easier if you have them in before you do your makeup. If you try to do it after, you might end up smudging it or ruining it. You never know what could go wrong.
I would love to get my hands on some theatrical, or I believe they call them sclera lenses. But last time I looked into this, which was a couple of years ago, in the United States you need to have a prescription for contact lenses in general in order to be able to purchase sclera lenses or theatrical lenses. Mind you, this was in 2018 when I went and looked this up. I used to work at Hot Topic, especially around Halloween. People would ask us, hey, where are your contact lenses? I'm sorry, man, we can't, but we could if we would. I also kind of have this instinctual aversion to things going directly into my eyes. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't even put makeup on the waterline of my eyes because it sets off this instinct in me.
After that, I'll start to apply red eyeshadow just above my eye, just in an arch.
Alright, red eyeshadow just above your eye in an arch. So here's this red eyeshadow powder. Lucia. Wow, the text seems a little bit faded on the bottom of the container there. Courtesy of Tater Rounds Beauty on Etsy. That's what I got to work with. It's a loose powder. There we go. Oh, and it's lovely stuff. But it is super fine powder. And someone gave me this mirror. Super handy. Because one side will let you zoom into, it shows the smaller features of your face larger. Wow, again, word brain not talk right. Like, my epilepsy medication has been very effective. I haven't had a seizure in coming up on 3 months now, which is great, but again, left hemisphere temporal lobe epilepsy, apparently talking is a thing that just doesn't want to work sometimes. And it's frustrating as hell because it sounds like a stutter, or it sounds like I'm intoxicated or not in my right mind. And that is why I, a cisgender white woman, am scared of running into a bored, not so understanding cop, is because when my epilepsy does the thing where I can't talk right, or I have an actual focal seizure in front of a cop, he's going to assume I'm high and either kick the crap out of me or arrest me. I believe a news article came out in 2019 implying that nearly half of Americans killed by police in 2019 had some sort of a disability, which unfortunately does not surprise me. I'm not even really pressing that hard. I probably should have picked a different shaped brush though. Your eyes are also very differently shaped than mine.
I do this mostly above the crease, since it'll be black below it soon. So just really focus on applying the red above your crease and blending it out.
Over the crease. And it looks like it goes just where your natural eyebrows would be. Her eyes are shaped very differently from mine. I'm going to try to follow this as faithfully as I can. Let's go ahead and do the other side real quick. So, something interesting about trying to do alternative makeup styles when you're older is that your skin is going to lose some of its elasticity as you age, partly due to genetic factors, partly due to prolonged sun exposure, how well you take care of your skin. It's going to happen eventually. The best you can do is take measures to slow it down. Sunscreen, for example. But inevitably, you are going to get, I don't know if you can see very well, I've kind of got some crow's feet, what they call crow's feet, starting in the corners of my eyes here. And so even trying to spread this nice fine powder around, you'll still see little creases and divots in the surface of my skin. And especially the crease between, on the top of my eyelid, because I have hooded eyes.
And as always, just try to blend it out as much as possible to get a really good soft blend. Start applying the black down on your eyelid and blending it up into the red. As always, I'm just using my Illamasqua fluffy blending brush. And the black is Sugar Pills Bulletproof.
I think we can put the red away now. Well now, time to add the black on, you say? Well, here's what's up. I've actually got a few choices of black to work with. This was a makeup palette that I picked up on clearance while visiting my parents in Florida from a store called Beal's. Apparently they're like the Florida version of like TJ Maxx. They take mall merchandise that doesn't sell very well, slash the shit out of the price, and then try to sell it off, basically. If you go to the mall one week and find that that shirt that you were going to buy with your next paycheck wasn't there anymore, Beal's is the kind of place you would go to see if they still had any at a much more reasonable price. So here we've got in the color Temptress. Yes, Temptress. I'm not smearing the tips of the bristles into the makeup itself. I'm just kind of dotting it on the surface a little bit and then gently tapping the edge of the brush to get the excess powder off. Alright, let's see. Let's see how well this goes. The bristles on these brushes also don't appear to be as soft as quality as the ones that she's using. Oh well, yeah, she is using much softer brushes than this. And again, dot, 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 for like larger, more solid areas. Just kind of dotting it in. I fucked this up already, didn't I? Why does one eye look so much better blended than the other? Wow. Something ain't right here. You know what? This was already in the red. So maybe if I just kind of... I guess that's a little better. I'm trying to be too much of a perfectionist here. I have a really bad habit of trying to do that.
Blend, 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 blend.
Blendy, blendy, blend. Blendedy, blend, blend.
Bring the red down and under your eye so it just goes round in a nice circle.
I gotta get the red out again. That's a pretty narrow little line, or little stroke she's got going on there, so I'm gonna use this smaller... I'm gonna use this smaller brush here for that. My studio is a mess, I know I need to clean it. Just a little bit, that's just a little too much, actually. Tap, tappity, tap, tap. What am I doing wrong? Why does one side look so much brighter red than the other. What next?
I like it to be a bit thicker at the outer corner and then get thinner as it goes towards the inner corner of my eye. And then you just follow that up with an angled brush with some more black on it.
Angled brush with a little bit more black. Okay, do I have... Huh? I do! I don't think I've ever actually used this one. Down from the corner. I can't believe I've never used this one before. I'm getting a nice smooth little line. I'm trying not to press down too hard because I don't want to poke myself in the eye. I will perfect this someday.
And it should look a little bit like this. After that, I'm just lining my waterline. I'm using some black gel eyeliner, but you can use pencil if you'd like. I would not recommend using liquid eyeliner for your waterline. It doesn't end well, I can tell you that from my experience when I was 12.
I can tell you that from an experience I had fairly recently, last time I tried putting any makeup on my waterline, especially liquid eyeliner. Getting black liquid eyeliner in your eye is an extremely uncomfortable and unnerving experience. I looked like I was possessed. So waterline is simply not going to happen. Here's what is going to happen though. Just going to do a quick line on the top part of my eyelid here. Do we look spooky yet?
And as always, I don't feel like my eyeliner is complete without a wing or a flick.
I'm not going to do a wing this time because again, with not so elastic skin and crow's feet, I'm not too confident in my winging abilities today.
Eyeliner wasn't particularly neat today, but it didn't really matter because I'm putting on fake eyelashes later anyway, and they tend to hide it a bit, so get as neat as you can, but fake eyelashes do tend to hide some mistakes. Ding ding,
fake eyelashes. I've tinkered with these a couple times before. They're okay. They take a lot of getting used to. I think they look great, but again, like even putting this mascara on first still feels weird, man.
And these are the eyelashes I'm using. Top.
You make this look so easy. Strip lash adhesive with aloe. Black. In hindsight though, I probably should have gotten the just regular cosmetic glue instead of the black, because the last time I tried putting these falsies on my eye, I flinched and just got the solid black all over the top of my eye. And I didn't even want to wear alternative makeup that day, so it looked awful and I had to wash everything off and start all over again. Trying not to use too much. Oh, here we go. Alright, so far so good. Oh, God, that feels weird. Is it? No, it's not. Fuck! Stay there! That's where you go! Glue shit on my hand. Oh God, it feels like it's poking me. Why do falsies look amazing but feel terrible? Oh, Jesus. That does look kind of cool, though. I shaved my eyebrows off for this. Wow, so the falsie is poking me somewhere in the eye, on my right eye, and on my left eye, you can see where the eyelash glue, the black eyelash glue, actually got stuck to the inside corner of my eye. If anybody has any advice for not freaking the fuck out when putting things close to your eye, like false eyelashes or contact lenses or shit like that, I am totally open to suggestion.
Thing to remember with bottom eyelashes is you want to have it curving out the way your normal eyelashes do. You don't want to have it flicking out the same way your top eyelashes are, otherwise it just looks really awkward and silly. At least I think so. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. So follow the curve of your natural eyelashes when you're applying false eyelashes to top and bottom.
Oh, she's putting falsies on both lids. I only have the one
And
set.
that's pretty much what you're going to end up with. And this is the whole look.
So, what do you think? Like, am I close? Did I butcher it? Maybe if we created a little more context. So this tutorial was actually a little bit frustrating, but also kind of fun to attempt. I was considering drawing on some eyebrows to go with it, like Kaya's wearing in her video, but I decided against it because I'm kind of not feeling all that confident in my makeup game right now. But yeah, I would do this again. I would most certainly shave my eyebrows off on purpose. Again, I've done it before, I would do it again, and I swear I can still feel these plastic little things poking into my fucking eyes. If there's a way to get false eyelashes to work out in such a way that they don't do that, that would just be wonderful. So if you have any tips, tricks, or suggestions on that front, please let me know. Kaya, thank you for sharing your goth wisdom with us. And I hope you are well, and I hope everyone watching this is otherwise doing well, and in the meantime, be safe, have fun, be good to each other, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time.